What's up, comic fans, and it's time for the final order cutoffs. Final orders are due. These are books that you need to get in your order by June 28th for all publishers, unless it's DC, then it's June 27th. And these books should drop in stores on July 21st. Let's get right into the books right after this. Okay. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Go ahead and throw me a like, a thumbs up, if you will. And comment, because I want to talk to you. But let's get into the books. Let's stop wasting time. Let's go with Image Comics. What are we looking at from Image Comics? There's a lot coming out. If you're into a Sunder, you got Jeff Lemire. He's writing a Sunder. That's awesome. Then you got Chew. Chew's always a pretty good read. What else? You got some Deadly Class. Home continues with number 4 or 5. Homesick Pilots is back. And last week, issue number 6 dropped. It's really interesting, really fun read, right? I don't want to get too far into it, not too much in depth, but let me just say it's a fun book. It's in its 2nd volume. It's worth reading. It's about weaponizing ghosts, but from like a punk perspective. It's fun. Alright, Jupiter's Legacy continues on with number 2. Philadelphia, that's another great book. Alright, Philadelphia. Rodney Barnes, Jason Sean Alexander. They're doing a bang-up job with this series. You know, vampires come back. They're led by dead presidents who are also vampires. It's just a really good book. Go ahead and look that up. Mom is coming out this week. This is an interesting one, right? Because this is Emilia Clarke. You may know her from Game of Thrones, and she wrote this book. So, you know, it's a 3-issue miniseries. Mayhem begins with Maya, under the weather, scientist by day, over-the-top superhero by night, and badass single mom 24/7. Described as Deadpool action and Fleabag comedy colliding. All right, so that's Mom. Might be worth a look. Radiant Black number 5 gets a 2nd print. Might be worth something. Just a lot of first appearances in that one. Okay, so that might be worth picking up. And then you got Radiant Black number 6 continuing with the 2nd arc of the story. Shadecraft number 5 comes out. Skybound X number 3 comes out. That's a weekly, and it's gonna have a bunch of like mini stories in it, including some Rick Grimes stories. So that could be a fun book to get there. Lots of covers for that. Spawn Universe number 1 gets a 2nd printing. Siphon number 1 is a new series by Image. Alright, this is a EMT who can like take away people's pain, I believe. It should be an interesting book. Undiscovered Country keeps the ball rolling. It is getting wacky, Undiscovered Country, but I love it. I love it. Definitely worth a read. Charles Soule, Scott Snyder. That's a fun series. And The Walking Dead continues on. The Walking Dead Deluxe, which is in color. Lots of issues, lots of color, lots of covers. All right. We'll focus on one. Never mind. It's not loaded. We're gonna keep the ball rolling. No time for that. All right. Next up, we got Dark Horse. All right, Dark Horse. Let's go. What do you got for us, Dark Horse? Black Hammer Reborn has issue number 2. A lot of Black Hammer fans out there in the world. And Harrow County, which was kind of like a cult favorite back in the day, is back with number 1. All right, let's go to IDW. And for those of you who like those Godzilla old school movie posters, there's one for you. So that is cover B of Godzilla, Monsters and Protectors. That is an all ages book, at least to me it is. I believe it says so somewhere in there. But yeah, the kids can read that. It's a Godzilla book that you can share with the family. And there are the rest of the IDW books, including Usagi Yojimbo number 21 and Star Wars High Adventures number 6. Alright, we're at Marvel Comics. Alien, for some reason, always just has dope covers. The story's been meh, but the covers, I buy them for the covers. Alright, Amazing Fantasy number 1 of 5 comes out. This should be interesting with heroes from different eras kind of come together. It's going to be an interesting book. And the cover B, Kari Andrews variant. People seem to like that one. So, hey, grab that one if you like it. Captain Marvel's out. Hey, Captain Marvel has been a pretty solid book. So feel free. You got Extreme Carnage PHAGE number 1. This Scotty Young cover is pretty funny. Calls him Yellow Carnage. No, he's red and I'm yellow. So, that's a funny one. I might pick that up just for the cover. Alright, Gamma Flight number 2 comes out. Gamma Flight number 1 just dropped. What else we got? What else we got? Marauders. I love Marauders. Alright. That is a fun series. Miles Morales. This Captain America cover is actually pretty dope. Just saying. That is a pretty cool uniform. Moon Knight number 1 is coming, guys. TV show's coming out. And the comic book's coming back. That's a Steve McNiven cover. That's cover A. I'd say might be worth it. Del Otto always does some good stuff, some cool stuff. That's black and white with a splash of red in there. So that's a pretty awesome cover. There are going to be a ton of really cool covers for this, guys. So pick the one you like. New Mutants coming out for you, New Mutant fans. Savage Avengers, underrated Avengers title. It is fun. Conan and Ghost Rider are together in this one. This has really become a Conan book, but it's a really fun book. Star Wars Darth Vader number 14 comes out for you Star Wars fans, and that's part of the War of the Bounty Hunter series. Jabba the Hutt number 1's coming out, and there is a new character that's going to be revealed. She's on the cover. There she is. I forget her name, but she's there. So new character in that one. Alright, so that might be worth a buy, a spec buy. And the 1 in 25 cover also has her on it. So first cover appearance and first appearance. Definitely worth a look. And it's a Star Wars book. Thor Annual number 1 is out. Alright. It's a Thor book. Aaron Cooter on that one. It's part of the Infinity title, I think. Or Infinite? I don't know. Alright. Anyway, we're going to keep going. X-Men Legends number 5 is out. And now we're at Dynamite. And Dynamite always has a billion covers. Altered Carbon 1 is out from Dynamite. Alright, you got James Bond. Plenty of female heroines. And plenty of covers from Dynamite. Alright, Boom Studios. Dark Blood number 1 seems to be a big book that people are talking about. Could be good. Could not be good. Who knows? But it's screenwriter LaToya Morgan, who has credits with The Walking Dead and Into the Badlands, is working on this. So who knows? Take one more look. Alright, continuing on. Eve number 2 gets a second printing. That seems to be picking up steam. People seem to be really interested in that book. Once in Future gets a trade. Power Rangers is out. Proctor Valley Road comes to a conclusion in July. And I've really liked this series. Just a really good mix of characters in that one. Alright, and now let's take a look at all the other books from all the other publishers. Is there anything else we missed? Impure number 1 gets a second printing. This cover is pretty dope from Scout Comics. I'd buy that. Alright, and I'm gonna keep looking, see if there's anything else out there that floats our boat. You got some Rick and Morty for your Rick and Morty lovers. Alright. And that's about it, guys. That is the end of the FOC preview. Anyway, hopefully you found something you like, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you like the content, and comment down below because I want to know what you thought. I want to know if I missed any books coming out. If you got any information, hook me up. All right, again, these books need to be in by the 28th, which is Monday for all publishers except DC, which will be Sunday the 27th. All right, and these books should be in stores July 21st. Most of them will be. Some of them will come out after. Some of them might even come out before. But the street date of most of these books is July 21st. Okay, comic fam, do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to get ready to get these books in July. Peace!